Has a political action committee proved that Colorado Representative Lauren Boebert had 2 abortions and worked as an unlicensed escort? No. As of June 19, 2022, the allegations about the anti-abortion Republican Congresswoman, made in a press release from the American Muckrakers Political Action Committee, include no independent verification or documentation. The allegations are corroborated only by what the PAC claims are text messages from a trusted source. American Muckrakers has provided no details about that source that would prove the person was in a position to know. At least one of the photos published with the claims is not a photo of Boebert. And the birthdate of at least one of Boebert's children makes less likely the claim she had an abortion in 2009. Boebert's attorney denied the allegations in a letter sent to American Muckrakers and shared with Lead Stories. The claim appeared in a press release published by the American Muckrakers PAC on June 14, 2022, titled, "Lauren Boebert was a paid escort and had 2 abortions," which opened, quote, "Representative Lauren Boebert was an unlicensed paid escort with SUGARDADDYMEET.com and had 2 abortions," end quote. Users on social media saw this on the American Muckrakers website. Source: FireBoebert.com. Screenshot taken on Saturday, June 18, 1500 Coordinated Universal Time 2022. American Muckrakers PAC claimed in a June 14, 2022, press release that their information regarding Boebert was obtained, through an exhaustive investigation and a tip from a verified source close to this matter who has requested anonymity for fear of reprisals. No evidence or receipts of transactions were shown to back up the text messages, which appear to be recreated in a document with no other information to authenticate the messages or the sender's qualifications or access. The press release, posted to the PAC's Fire Boebert website, opened, quote, "The American Muckrakers PAC, Inc. today announced their team and volunteers have uncovered that Lauren Boebert was an unlicensed, paid escort and met clients through SugarDaddyMeet.com. Text messages show she was bankrupt at the time and looking for side income, and called her work pay to play. She was paid to escort wealthy men." End quote. The press release alleged she had 2 abortions but provided no medical or financial documentation, only citing a claim made by a source via text message. Quote, "Boebert had an abortion at a clinic in Grand Junction, Colorado, sometime in 2004 or 2005 when she was approximately 18 years old. It is not known whether this abortion was related to SugarDaddyMeet.com clients or someone else." Then, Boebert, 23 at the time, had an abortion in 2009 at the Planned Parenthood clinic in Glenwood Springs, Colorado, due to her work with a SugarDaddyMeet.com client. End quote. Biology narrows the window of time in which the 2009 abortion could have taken place. The birth of Boebert's 3rd son, Caden, on July 12, 2009, was the subject of news coverage, after he was born in the cab of the family's Ford F-250 on the way to the hospital in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. Though that does not make a 2009 abortion possible, she would likely have been pregnant for 192 days of 2009, leaving 174 days in the year. Lead Stories was not able to verify the birthdates of her other 3 sons to perform parallel analysis of the claim about an earlier abortion. The press release included what American Muckrakers claim is a transcript of the text messages with the source who called out the anti-abortion congressperson for allegedly having 2 abortions. "I will tell you that she had 1 abortion in the Glenwood Springs at the Planned Parenthood office and the other one in Grand Junction. The first one she was 17, the second one when she was working on the site as a paid date on a site called Sugar Baby." The screenshot below shows the text. Source: FireBoebert.com. Screenshot June 16, 2022, 23 hours 5 minutes and 16 seconds Coordinated Universal Time. While the source is not identified and no other proof is given to verify the claim, the @FireBoebert Twitter feed declared on June 15, 2022, "The source stands 100% by the information she sent us." Source: Twitter screenshot June 17, 2022, 3 hours 11 minutes and 33 seconds Coordinated Universal Time. The original press release contained 2 images of a woman the source said was Boebert advertising herself as an escort. Source: Boebert.com screenshot taken Saturday, June 18 at 19 hours 35 minutes and 20 seconds Coordinated Universal Time 2022. Reverse image searches on tineye.com indicate the image of a woman in a white dress is not Boebert. It is Melissa Carone, whose claims that she witnessed voter fraud in the 2020 election in Detroit were debunked by lead stories. The press release includes a photograph that shows a woman in jeans and a leopard print bra. This photo was publicly available on Explore Talent prior to the press release and was previously identified in news articles as being of Boebert.